So you sent over some interesting information about fertility acupuncture consultations happening in New York City.
That's right.
And for this deep dive, we thought we'd unpack that a bit. Uh, Look at what this offer is all about. It comes from the Berkley Center for Reproductive Wellness. Is that correct?
Yeah, precisely. And the core of it really is this offer of a free 30-minute consultation
Okay.
focused specifically on fertility acupuncture right there in Midtown East NYC.
Right, Midtown East. Okay, so specialization seems to be the big word here. The Berkley Center isn't just, general acupuncture.
No, not at all. It's very targeted towards fertility.
What's the significance of that? Focusing just on fertility.
Well, fertility acupuncture, it really tries to get at the specific physiological things, the energetic imbalances maybe,
Yeah.
that can affect reproductive health.
Ah, okay.
So a specialist, you'd assume, has a much deeper grasp of all those nuances, which could really change the treatment approach.
That makes sense. And it feels like they're talking directly to certain people, right? Folks may be going through IVF or other fertility challenges.
Exactly. People considering acupuncture or maybe already using it to help with things like egg quality or just general fertility support.
Yeah.
And the source itself, it poses these questions like, have you thought about getting a second opinion, specifically from a fertility-focused acupuncturist?
Good question.
And are you really confident your current person, fully gets both the Western medical side and the complementary side for what you need?
Those are really pointed questions. It definitely makes you think, doesn't it? Does a general practitioner have that same depth?
It's a fair question to raise.
And then they introduce Mike Berkley. He's licensed, board certified.
Right, as an acupuncturist and also board certified as an herbalist. And they really position him as a highly qualified fertility acupuncture specialist.
So his credentials seem pretty solid in this specific area.
Yeah, it suggests, quite a bit of dedicated training in this niche. If you think about it, someone with that kind of focused background might be better able to tailor treatments.
Right, treatments that really work with whatever conventional medicine someone might be pursuing.
Precisely.
So the main appeal, the big draw of this free consultation, it seems to be that chance to, check in, to see if your current acupuncture plan is really the most effective, most personalized one for your fertility goals.
Exactly. It's an opportunity to see how a dedicated specialist looks at your case,
Yeah.
what their angle might be.
And they also talk about their approach being compassionate and holistic.
Yeah, they mentioned that combination, the deep expertise, but also a compassionate sort of whole-person approach.
Which seems pretty important in this area.
Oh, absolutely. Navigating fertility stuff can be incredibly taxing, emotionally, physically. So feeling genuinely supported, that can make a huge difference.
Totally. And practically speaking, for anyone in the New York area, they mention being right in Midtown East.
Yeah, Midtown East. And they describe the practice environment as warm and supportive.
Location, the feel of the place. That stuff matters when you're thinking about regular visits, doesn't it?
Definitely. The practical side of accessing care is, it's a big factor in the overall experience.
Okay, so if someone listening is interested, maybe wants to schedule this free consultation, what do they need to do?
They give clear details. There's a phone number.
Yeah.
212-685-0985.
Okay. 212-685-0985.
Or you can go to their website, which is www.berkleycenter.com.
Got it. berkleycenter.com. Easy enough.
Yeah. Seems straightforward to schedule that free consult.
All right, so let's just quickly wrap this deep dive up. The main takeaway here is if you're in New York City and you're looking into how acupuncture might fit into your fertility plan.
Especially if you're maybe already doing other treatments.
Right. Then the Berkley Center, specifically Mike Berkley, is offering this free 30-minute consultation, a chance to talk to a specialist.
Exactly. It's really an opportunity to get some insight into that specialized, integrated approach they offer.
Which, brings up a really interesting final thought for you, the listener. When you think about your own health journey, maybe specifically fertility, how much weight do you give to specialization when you're looking at complementary therapies like acupuncture? Is seeing a general acupuncturist enough? Or could seeking out someone who only focuses on fertility, could that actually provide a more tailored, maybe more effective path for you personally?
Yeah, that's definitely something worth mulling over as you weigh your options.